Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? I cannot believe it. We hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TrekYT here, or Nick, back with another video, guys, and today is probably one of the happiest days, not of my, I guess you would say, I'm just super excited because today is a very special day. Well, technically it was yesterday, but we have crossed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have been doing YouTube for exactly 5 years to the date. I started YouTube, or I uploaded my first video on YouTube on July 20th, 2015, and yesterday, and I'm not sure what day I'm going to be uploading this, but on July 20th, 2020, I crossed 10,000 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you. Like, it's just so crazy to think that there's 10,000 different people that have hit the subscribe button. My goal on YouTube has always been to hit 100,000 subscribers. That's like my goal that I'm not sure if I'll ever actually be able to hit or not, but hitting that 10,000 mark just makes that dream that much more realistic, and it just makes it that much more achievable. It makes me want to work even harder to be able to get to that goal. So again, I just wanted to say thank you, and as more or less a celebration of 10,000 subscribers, I've actually moved into a new apartment over the last, I guess, year or so, and I thought, you know what, I might as well make an apartment tour / new setup tour here, because I want to build it in Minecraft, but I probably should show you guys what it looks like in person first. So today's video is actually going to be an apartment tour, and without further ado, guys, let's just jump right into it. So you enter into my apartment directly into my kitchen, which is on the left, and my kitchen's actually a pretty decent size for my first apartment, and it actually has so much space in it that most of the cabinets that you see are actually empty. And on top of all of my kitchen cabinets, I put up some really cool LED lights up there just to kind of set the mood. I don't really turn them on that often because honestly I spend the majority of my time in my setup, but when I do, it does look really cool. And then if you turn around and you look towards where we first came in, I have a little seat area where I can put on my shoes and a little coat rack off to the side, and underneath that bench is where I store most of my shoes that I wear on a day-to-day basis. And then right next to it, I have a coat closet that stores all of my winter jackets, because I do live in Vermont, so in the winters it gets pretty dang cold here, so you're gonna need a lot of those to stay warm. And then if you take a couple steps deeper into my apartment, you come into my living room, which is actually one of my favorite places in the apartment. Off to the left, you'll notice that I still have my Christmas tree up. Yes, it is the middle of summer and I have my Christmas tree up. I never took it down from the end of last year because honestly it's a fake tree and I just didn't know what I would put in that spot, so I just left the tree there to fill that void. And right next to the tree, I have a couple bar stools on my little bar. That's actually where I eat almost all of my meals, and I had no reason to really get a dining room table and put it in this apartment, so I just kind of stuck with the bar, and that's where I eat all of my meals. And then I have a nice little entertainment area where I have a couple pictures of me and my girlfriend, and then I have my PS4 and my Xbox 360 that I honestly never really use. And then I have my TV mounted on the wall, and to be honest with you, I only ever use this TV whenever my girlfriend comes over, because literally I am always on my computer when I'm at my apartment, so it honestly doesn't get used that often. And then off to the side, I have a little bench thing that I made because somebody gifted me a plant when I got my apartment, so I decided I'd build a little bench to put it on. And then we kind of have my favorite part of the apartment, and it's the one thing that I splurged on when I got this place, and that is my couch. I have a massive couch for just me who lives in this apartment, but I absolutely love it, and it's honestly one of the comfiest couches that I've ever had. And by that means it's literally the only couch that I have ever bought for myself, so that's why it's the comfiest one I've ever had. Then if you leave the living room area, you come to kind of where my bedroom and bathroom are, but before we dive into those, there's a little linen closet on the side where I store all of my towels and sheets and stuff for my bed. And then I have an absolutely massive closet. Like, it's basically a large walk-in closet, which is where I kind of just store all of the stuff that I have no idea where to put it, and it's kind of like where I just shove everything. So my dirty laundry's in there, some of my clean hanging laundry is in there, and then just a bunch of random storage stuff is also in there. And then next to that large closet is my bathroom. There's nothing too special about it. I mean, it's a pretty large bathroom for a one-bedroom apartment, but it gets the job done. It's got a shower, it's got a toilet, and it's got a sink, and that's all it really needs. And then across the hall is my bedroom. This is where I spend 99% of my time while I'm at my apartment. So the first thing you'll notice is my bed is in the center of the room, and above my bed are these like foam, I guess, panels to help with sound. And surprisingly, they actually do help with the echo that's in this room. They don't do all that much, but they do help it a little bit. And then off to the side where my window is, I have my Alexa, and then I also have a bunch of Christmas lights that I kind of just use to have as a background in my videos. And then I have a decent sized closet where I store all of my clothes that I wear on a day-to-day basis. It's not too big, but it gets the job done. And then finally, I have my setup. This is where I spend all of my time. I'm literally, when I come home, I get on my setup, and then when I go to bed, I go to bed. I really never leave this room, and I never leave that chair. So I have a triple monitor setup. I have 3 BenQ monitors. I've had this setup for a little over, I think, 3 years now, and it has served me well. The table is a home-built table. Me and my dad made the table for my setup, and then I also built my own computer, which, to be honest with you, it's actually getting to the point where some of the parts on the inside are a little bit outdated, but it actually does the job very, very well, and to be honest with you, it probably will last me another 3 years. And then I've got my camera set up on top of the desk. Ever since I've been starting to record face cam, that thing has come in so handy. And then I've got 2 shadow box lights to make my face all lit up for the face cam. And then finally, I've got my DX Racer gaming chair, which I also have had for about 3 years, and honestly, it's one of the best chairs that I've really ever had. Now, it was pretty expensive when I bought it, but I mean, it's lasted me 3 years, and most chairs, if you use them literally every day, will break within like a year or two, and this kind of held up for a decent amount of time, so I'm really happy with it. But that's pretty much it. That is my tour of my apartment. So I hope you guys enjoyed my apartment tour slash setup tour. Now, I have lived in this apartment for, I think we're going on almost 8 months here now, and I haven't lived before by myself, and living by myself is absolutely amazing. I'm turning 22 this year, so being able to have my own place is absolutely insane, and it actually makes making videos so much easier because I don't really have to worry about being quiet or having to worry about people interrupting me during videos. So yeah, if you have the chance to move out, trust me, it's 100% worth it, and I have loved every second of it. But again, guys, I wanted to thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. My next video will be back to the normal of making some awesome Minecraft videos. So if there's anything specific that you guys want to see me do as far as it goes in Minecraft, definitely let me know down below. But as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys next time. Peace out.